Thousands of coastal residents are now in our area because of the hurricane. Many of them are still looking for a place to stay. The city of Austin has tried to help, but it's struggling to compete with evacuees who booked hotel rooms on their own. KXAN investigator Kevin Clark is live at Circuit of the Americas racetrack for us. Kevin, you have been asking city leaders about these logistical problems. What have you found out?
Well, in the last hour or so, the city officials did acknowledge challenges that they had coming together with hotel partners, finding hotel partners, although they did say they found and funded hotel rooms for about 3,000 people. Keep in mind, during Hurricane Harvey, we were able to bring in about 850. But I want to show you a lot of the people who were not able to get hotel rooms. A lot of them have been waiting in line for much of the day, for hours, hundreds here at COTA, hoping for a hotel voucher, and now their options are more limited. Paul Byard said finding his way to COTA was a stroke of luck.
That was a miracle. Typed in disaster relief or something like that on Google. Thank God for Google for that, at least.
He jumped in a car with a neighbor following mandatory evacuations in Nederland. But as he waited for hours hoping to get a hotel room voucher, he wondered if his luck had run out.
Look, I don't think we're going to have enough gas to make it through the Austin line, you know, and then we're going to push it to a gas station, and so that's that.
Byard certainly wasn't alone.
It's nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking because we just had to pick up, you know what I'm saying? Then it was Marco and Laura's, like, back to back.
Hundreds waited at the track for a place to stay as the city of Austin scrambled to secure more hotel rooms. As of last week, only 42% of Austin rooms are full. That means more than 100,000 were available for booking over the course of a week. But by Wednesday, that had changed drastically.
They had booked hotel rooms and reserved them through the process. But because we have been asking people to evacuate, some people went straight to hotel rooms. So while we had believed that we had rooms reserved, those rooms were being filled up by other people that were evacuating.
Austin now says it plans to stand up a shelter at the convention center, prompting fears by some about a lack of social distancing.
I'd rather sleep on the street. You know, I mean, the next step would, I guess, be panhandling.
And another look at the hundreds of cars that are still here. A lot of the people who came told me that they actually found out about this because of word of mouth, not because any city officials or any officials directed them to come here. But the city does say it's working to find more space if possible, but city officials did not answer questions in their briefing about how many people did come to COTA and did not get a funded hotel room. Kevin Clark, KXAN investigates.